Good morning. Just getting set up. Couple things on the docket today. Fix our circuit board. Gotta get the toolbox organized though. This thing's an absolute disaster. What's up, Christian Truth? Yeah, we're making this handle. It's still where we left it. You know what though? I had a dream last night about shoes and how shoes are made. Problem with this, I gotta punch it all first. Which is not a big deal. We might get up to that later. Today we have this little sign I made in high school we're gonna fix. We have to resolder these wires in. But I've been meaning to clean this bin forever. So a job coming up this weekend. I should probably charge some of these batteries. Cool, man. Appreciate you checking in, as always. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting going. A little bit of organizing has to happen here. The only reason I keep a mask anymore is for dust. Thank the Lord. Alright, Armando, you need to move for now. Problem is I do so much handyman work. Everywhere I go I need so much stuff for like a million stupid little jobs. Not stupid, but you know what I mean. A million unknown, I might not know what I'm doing jobs. Lots of kitchens are a fiasco. Brad nails. Okay, this we can establish as recycling. That's easy. How y'all doing this morning? Appreciate you checking it. Who knows what this is? See, I have so much new sandpaper. I probably don't need to keep keeping all the old sandpaper. I'm gonna though. If you've watched any of my channel, you'll see I have a hard time throwing anything away. Maybe those two I can retire. And this old paintbrush top. Okay. Afuela. This I don't need. Look at me making progress. This empty pack of blades? Why did I keep this so long? Here. Like, is this hoarding behavior? Like, I even have a whole new pack of them. Who needs this much sandpaper? you're just tuning in, we're going to get up to some Workbench shenanigans. Just got to get a little organized first. There's more sandpaper. Some of those are actually still good, and when they get soft, that's all it is. Sometimes we get into woodworking, and it actually comes in pretty handy. Oh my god, more though. Okay, we're getting rid of these ones. Something about ADHD and throwing things away. Garbage. Okay, useful stuff. All the treasure I have in here. Wow. Random screws. I'm gonna keep the brad nails in here because if I don't, they'll get messed up somehow. Okay. I did have a box that you should keep some nails in. Random fasteners. What's the harm in that? Again, when you come out to a job, you don't know what you need. Sometimes that's all you need. And it's a huge pain to have to go get one. Let's throw away what's honest garbage here. Grab our little can. There we go, good enough. The bin is empty, we can fill it again. Get you a little closer. These I've had forever. They're the funkiest little vice grips I've ever had. I don't think they need to be in here anymore. They can go in the bucket. Ooh. I wonder if that'll make a better key than our hunk of metal. We are going to continue that key today. More fasteners. Why do they keep this? Nobody needs that. Grommets, blades. I don't need that many electrical connectors on a plumbing job. Chewed up pencil crayon. That's not even mine. How's your all's day going? We're getting into it step by step. We're gonna get into some crafting. Most of these blades are still good. try to keep them localized in here. Well, since this is mostly fasteners anyway, maybe I forfeit this other box of fasteners. So I always know where to find fasteners, but I can use the box for something else. Just as well. And I can keep this in here with other things. Like random bits and bobs. I'm pretty sure my bit box is full. This is the other one that drives me absolutely nuts. And why do I need all these screws in here? Why did I do this to myself? Of course, they're a magnet in there. Well, good morning if you're just joining us. We're just getting going. Just got to get a little organized. Thank goodness it's almost the weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Although our weather got a bit cold. I don't know how you guys are doing. We dipped right down. Okay. Fresh slate. Let's just go in the spare box thing. This one's done. I like keeping these old blades because you never know if you need to make a custom one. Sometimes you can flatten them out. If you have a nice small file, you can just resharpen them. They'll work for one or two pieces of door trim or baseboard. And that beats having to blow through a whole new blade. They're not the cheapest things. I'm supposed to help the neighbor this weekend. These two. It's so handy to have these. If you ever do a dishwasher, the electric wire just runs through these. But these are the types of things that are a huge pain to go and get. Let's free this hardware. We'll know what's down there. Oh, pen lid. I'm glad I kept that. That's about all we need. Sure. Okay. Garbage away. That fits in there well enough. That leaves enough room for everything else. Let's turn it more oscillated. Okay, then when we get into it, we're good. Because that one drives me nuts every time I reach in that damn thing. These can go on the outside here somewhere. Right there. We're going to need this one. So this one the other week. I don't know if putting all the solder and stuff on the inside is a good idea. Okay. Thought I had paste. I guess I don't. Alright. Good. Easy. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting going. Boy, I wish I spoke Russian. I don't even know if I can translate that on here. No, it doesn't even let me translate it. So whoever's speaking Russian to me, hello, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm sorry. Just a couple of these. I built this in high school. It just has my name on it, so I'm deleting that for all my super loyal fans. It's a little circuit board, an arrow. The solder points broke here. I forgot I have that zoomed in. I clean it up, see if we can get it going. Shouldn't be a problem. Get this heated up. How's you guys' morning? Drop some coffee in there. Stay wild. Get a rag, our classic rag. Bear with me. Always cleaning something. Buddy Max, hello. Good morning. We're working on a little circuit board I built back in high school. Just trying to get some of the dust. It's been sitting a while. We even programmed these little chips. We had a little machine we put them on so they give them their function. Appreciate you guys stopping in. All right. I appreciate that. Did we have the discussion? Do you make content? If you want me to sub back, I can. If I haven't, let me know. Because I try to get to everybody who comments. We're going to get into the trunk later. It's over there. But it's a little cold out, and I'm not sure what I want to do to strip the top of that thing yet. Well, you should make content. Here's our other project we're working on. So yesterday we designed a key for this. I made a short on that. You can check it out. And the top, there was a big nasty decal on here. And when I took it off, the top was covered in an adhesive layer. And the adhesive remover also stripped the paint. Because this was all scratched. I'm sure if it wasn't scratched, it would have been just fine. And so today we want to build a proper key. And we need it to warm up a bit because I want to do that outside. So we're killing time with some of this stuff. I want the other holder. Let's bring you guys in. Set you in front of the action here. Come with me. What's up out of the... While we're waiting for that to heat up, let's see if we can fudge this thing. Here's what it does. There's a little potentiometer here. Turn up the speed. Or down the speed. Yeah, there we go. But right now, as you can see, it's should be soldered in up here. Got our soldering iron. Yeah, I gotta get it going properly. I should build a case for it. Then I can point it away from myself and tell people to leave. Alright, one off. And how's your day going, man? I was trying to sleep last night and I couldn't stop thinking about YouTube. You know what's kind of messed up? I was looking through some of the analytics. And on videos I've posted, the moment it gives me the analytics, I'm usually checking it. But there's people disliking my videos. How discouraging is that? And I don't think it's random people. I think it's other people who might be sticking around for no good reason. I just don't understand why you would do that to someone. What's the point? Now I forgot which one I took it off. I think this was black and red. I think this is the negative. Oh, better get that smoke detector right now. Before everyone thinks I'm cooking breakfast around here. I would really like to just float this through. Don't know if I can. No, I'm gonna have to clean it up. That's alright. We've got the wick. I'm struggling all of a sudden. Okay, I got the wire out at least. Well, I didn't even. I got a piece of it out. There we go. I figured out a trick here. Do you notice how we are zoomed in? There we go. Bonita. That's pretty good. Little wild. Let's take care of this other one now. The wind outside freaking me out today. Keep thinking it's Goonies. You are not seeing through a GoPro. I found out this magic that... Holy moly, my glasses are filthy today. Whoops. Now we're melting their wire now. We'll be alright, don't worry. I found out that if we flip to this view, hi, and then we flip back, it zooms us out. Interesting, eh? Who would have known? Because YouTube certainly doesn't tell you any of this stuff. Which I find crazy. There's not like a YouTube standard tutorial for anything that makes YouTube work. It's all just good luck. Good luck with that, people. So if you're live streaming and you hate the perspective, all you have to do is hit the camera switcheroo and it changes your zoom, which is super annoying. Go. Yep, learning every step of the way. We only slightly singed it. And maybe the people at YouTube don't even really understand how any of it works. Alright, let's hit it. Let's not melt anything else today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're griping about YouTube, fixing this little circuit board I built back in high school. That's nice. And hopefully I got it the right way around. Moment of truth. Go that way. Beer this way. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I had fun making this thing. I wish I would have done different LEDs though. I mean, I am essentially colorblind. So when these light up, it doesn't really matter to me. That's a good speed. Needs a case though, so it doesn't short out on everything. It's a little mad. I thought we'd make keys out of this, but then it's a little too malleable. Okay, let's get the soldering iron out of here now. And looks like it was used for a chisel or something. You mean my $11 soldering iron is cheaply made? What? What next? Coffee break? Okay. Cheers. I don't understand at all why YouTube would hide this feature, right? Only cards. I think we could make a simpler one than that. Although if we needed to get these parts, I think I know where we get them. Except these, I remember programming these. And I feel like I used to be able to see colors on resistors. I mean, I can see the yellow on that one. But the rest of these colors are all the same. But I drew this and everything. Then we acid dipped it, etched it, or whatever it's called. And then later that day, I almost crashed into my future boss. It's funny how those things stick in your brain. The physical programming's not getting the little thing that plugs into, and then you punch in your whatever, you code it, is probably the hard part. The expensive part, rather. See how much clearer it is now? Had I known that earlier. Alright, what's on the docket? Waiting for the iron to cool down. This thing's turning out sweet. For our beloved only carts. Gotta tune up this a bit. Oh yeah, I gotta be Ollivander. Kids broke the wand. Yeah, Ollivander, is that his name? The Harry Potter guy? I don't remember. Oh, they splintered it good. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's find some glue. I need an annoying sidekick, you know, like how Dora has backpack. I need like Bucket Buddy, and every time I need something, this song plays. That should do. Clean it up later. Yeah, I suppose I could use Armanda. Oh, Armanda, please put the glue away. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Just grab it. Good job. Now, afuera. Good job. Bring our next project over here, please. Oh god. Yep, you got it. Oh god. Okay, thank you. I really need that Tesla bot. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Armando, I didn't mean it. Don't start this again. You couldn't even lift the knife last time. Oh god. No, don't do it. That's what I thought. Thank you, Armando. That's all for now. Some other things we got going on. Got to build a case for these still. And now you guys can finally see them. Because the camera is figured out. Thanks, Bigfoot. You really are a YouTube. Here's some of the keys we made for the trunk. So we're going to try and redo again today. Here's the one that actually worked. And I think it's because it's wider. These worked, but you had really have to wedge it in there. So we're going to build an actual one. But I have to bust out the metal jigsaw. And I used one of the blades. This little one works great. Overset. That one was close. And they reset. Let's try the black one. I had to lube this one. Because I think when we used our bumpy one, it worked more like a saw. There we go. Grandma, we're home. Any escapades today, only carts? It's a little brisk. There we go. I knew we could do it. It's a pretty fun little... I should change it to Grandma's house again, though. Welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, these are tools we made out of yard rakes and windshield wipers. Ooh, this one's a little crunchy. We were doing some experimental picking on these. Ooh. Yeah, I think this one needs the spray. Let's try it with one of our other picks. This one was okay. I built it for a smaller lock, but it sure lets you know where you are. That tall pick on there. And by that I mean you kind of have to know what you're feeling for. Let's reset that. And I think there's pin 3 is set. Pin 4 has got a big click. Oh, we just overset one. Let's reset that again. Click out of 2, click out of 3. Oh, 4 overset. Reset them. Slight click out of 2. 3 is set. Back to the front. 1 is squishy. 2 feels set for sure. There's a 4. There's movement in the core with that one. I felt 3 drop. More movement. Oh, 4. There we go. 1 is bound. We're in. Hey, Grandma. These are locks off my grandma's house. And these are tools we built out of stuff we found in the backyard. Getting closer to the North Pole. Getting those letters to Santa. Guys, if you have a letter you need to send to Santa and you live in Canada, contact only cards. Ooh, that was a big click. I think this lock needs to see a chiropractor. Let's reset them. Let's go through them this time. 1 is a binding. 2 is soft. Nothing out of 3. Click out of 4. 1 is still bound up in there. 2 wants to bind. Slight click out of 3. Another click out of 4. 1 is stuck up in there. 2 is clicking, and we're in. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Anyway, there's our tools and our locks. We're making keys for the trunk. We have to repair a piece of the trunk. I wonder if we could get up to that now that this iron is cold. Let's do it one more time though. It's fun. Let's try with this flatter one we made. It's kind of got a hook on them. Nothing out of 1, nothing out of 2, little out of 3. 4's click. Look at that. Oh, it's so soft. We're in. Let's make sure they're actually reset. Slight out of 1, little out of 2, slight click out of 3, back to 1, click out of 3, 4 is binding. I think it's overset. Let's reset them. This pick is kind of hooky. I'm going to switch it out. We might add a fluke with that first one. I don't know if all but the last one's set. Okay, nothing out of 1. Slight out of 2. Little click out of 3. 4 is loose. 1 is binding. There's another click out of 3. A click out of 4. Big click out of 2. 4, but one I can feel now is set too high. Sometimes that happens. We'll just reset. You guys like the music today? Click out of 4. I'll drop back down. And we reset. Get a new grip. We got that click out of 4, but we set 1 too tall. You can see pin 1 in there. Sorta. Get it to focus in there. Big click out of 4 that time. There we go, we saw the core move, and that's how you do it. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. It goes a million miles. I'll do this one, and then I think we'll get over to the trunk. Oh, that was easy. We're in. Alright. Let me set it up. Just gotta grab the key for this other lock. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Alright, let me take you over to the other side here. Come with me, folks. There we are. This one has a key. This lock's hurting too. If you make a rake for locks, be careful. Alright, and again, here's the key we made for this. It will work. Hopefully. Maybe we bound it too tight. The problem is it's too skinny. But it works. I made that out of a jigsaw blade. So now we can see what treasure awaits us. Oh, it's more work. Wow. I've always wanted more work. You can see that big crack from this angle really good. But right here is what we want to repair. So we have to find some sort of tool to get into this. And start bending it up. Probably these little guys. Just slowly work it. Get a smaller one now. Welcome everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're getting into it now. We'll get back into that lock picking in a little bit. We're also going to build a proper key for this lock. So we don't have to use that janky little saw blade. Okay, even smaller now. Just slowly massage it in there. And this side, I don't know, we might have to just compromise. Fix the better of them. I don't know if we're gonna... We could bend it up. It's gonna be a heck of a job. Even if we just move it back a little bit, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep working it here, I think. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Happy lunchtime. There's that corner. And for the other side, I wonder if we can sneak it in the top over here. Not undoing too much. There it is. Let's get our smaller one. It is really tough how this is folded over like that. But we're winning. Slowly and surely popping that dent out of this. Yeah, I paid $5 for this trunk, so it can't really go wrong. Oh, until I do that, punch the hole. That's okay. Maybe some plier action might help a bit. I mean, prettiness isn't always the thing we are going for. Functionality would be ideal here. Back up. Sorta. That's much better. Little tap here. Sometimes with metal you gotta work backwards to work forwards. So we've worked this crease here. Now we just gotta slowly pull this one up. Welcome, people, welcome. Oh yeah, it's just starting to massage out there now. Okay. Let's get the pliers back, fold it back down. This side will need to pop back up again. Right there. Slowly start forming that ridge. The problem is someone had closed this and the latch has smashed into this. I mean, that can happen. These things are pretty flimsy. But if we get rid of it, it'll close a little bit tighter. Bear with me a second. It's a mile from where we started. Welcome everybody, make sure you hit subscribe for me there. We're on our way to 1,000 here. That's going to be a heck of a stream. Wonder if we use our nice new rock and put it behind here. Slow and steady. So you can see we've actually pulled this ripple out of there by slowly massaging that piece down. So we can pull this back up, pop this back down, and just start pulling it up. And that's actually fixing this lower ripple. Little bondo, little sanding. Just kidding. A little bit in the corner here. Hey, not too bad. Welcome, y'all, welcome. What are you saying today? Excited? Weekend's coming up. Christmas is getting closer. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that like for me. 75, wow. I'm blessed. We're just fixing in this trunk piece. If you guys are just tuning in, we got this old trunk. Let me give you the tour. We got this trunk for $5. A couple repairs it needed. One being over here. That's where we're moving next. And then this guy was squished down because this had been closed the wrong way. We've got a big crack in the back we're going to get to. That'll come with some plywood later. We'll have to wait for some better weather. And we've built a key for this. I've actually looked up the model. You can see here, 4436. Actually comes with a key. But instead of paying the $10 to buy a key, we just built one out of a jigsaw blade. You can see that here. And we're going to remodel this. It has to be a little bit wider. And we got another piece of metal we're going to cut that out of. Let me get you back into the stand. Alright, back to bending. That one's looking pretty good. Let's get to this inside one a little bit better. So we'll bend them back up. I should move you guys a little bit closer. There we go, you see what's happening now. Trying to just restore this little bead here. It has ripped the metal, which sucks. But when you're refurbishing things, there's only so much you can do. There we go. Wow, broke 100. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're just getting going. We're fixing this chest with a little plethora of tools, just trying to work things back to square. I got 99% in metalwork in school. I don't remember trying that hard. I thought metal was really fun. Slowly build this square edge back up. We have a bit in there to massage out still though. I'll pull this up one more time. We're going to get back in here, down in there, and just start massaging it. Pulling the metal with the blade just up to the corner again. And fear not, we will be painting. We've got all sorts of art to do with this trunk, in fact. Let me steal you guys here for a sec. We're going to put a false bottom in this, in maybe 2 different sections. And probably some hidden stuff going on in the sides, maybe the back. We'll put a little piece that we can pop out. Because, you know, trunks should be fun. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe for me. This project will be ongoing. Okay, back to metalwork. A little bit more. Just trying to stretch that. There, that was a good one. You could see that happen. So when this is down in here, we're just pulling it because this right here was a fold. And this whole piece had folded down. Just pull it up to the 90. start reforming. There's a lot of doing and undoing. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop a comment if you want. Tell me how your day is going. Subscribe. Leave a comment and I will subscribe back to you. Trying to get over 900 today. We're shooting for 1,000 before the end of the year. All the love helps. This thing's got other damage just like this too. Here's another spot. You can see it's squished dead. We might be able to save that too. But this has come a long way. This was completely pulverized. And all we got to do now is just fold this little piece over. Slowly massage it into place. I'll just keep this right there. Slowly work that 90 back up to its position. See here, we're starting to just match it real nice. I'm hitting it at an angle too, away from me. So we're pulling that metal. Kind of like cold metal working. Scratches are the least of our worries right now. Let's try to establish this corner a bit better. Without ripping the metal. Again, lots of times metal is working forward to work backwards to work forwards again. Auto body is very similar. $171. Welcome all, welcome. We're just in the midst of a repair here. This has come down in earlier days and smashed the edge of the trunk. Completely pulverized it. So we're just in fix-it mode. It's pretty good. That 90's nice. There is a slight divot in the rest of this. It's only gonna get so good though. And each time it just gets a little bit more. There used to be a huge fold right here. So we've worked it back, which is awesome. Much better than it was. Welcome everybody, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the Bigfoot channel. The problem too is this is a seam, so there's two pieces of square edge that have to come meet together. I think we're going to have to pull it up one more time just to fix this last fold right here. Just get everything on the corner. There it is. Pull it through. Bend it. Give it a tap. Like this. Trying to keep this corner. Get real close to our thumb now. 218. That was a record for me. Welcome everybody. I really appreciate you guys checking out my stuff. Tell me about your day. If you leave a comment, I will subscribe to you. Let's get our trusty anvil rock behind here. Trying to form this front edge. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder if they had it overstuffed or something like that. Okay. Next spot. Ugh, there it is. All right. So same thing going on here. We're gonna just try to fold up the back here. Ever so slightly. We can get in on the inside. Slowly work our way in. Just to pop this a bit, because it is catching. You can see the... Alright. Try to sneak this in here. There it is. Bit by bit. Just started to grab it. You can see it there. we'll pull it straight. Hey guys, welcome. We're just screwing with an old trunk latch here now. Just restoring some of the edge. Of course, we'll have to work back because some of this is gonna probably squish where we don't want it. Just massage it up. Excuse my giant hands. That's a little bit better. If you guys like what I'm doing, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Not quite enough, but it's a good start. So we'll fold it back up. Go a little wider this time. And just start pulling it up to the 90 again. It'll never be perfect, but anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Give her a couple love taps. Not even close to hitting it anymore. That's what we're looking for. You guys get snow where you live? We just got the cold starting today. Hopefully we'll get some snow for the old Christmas there. Little divot right here, we'll just fix that. Not looking for perfection. This one I can see from the other angle what we need to do now. Little love tap right here. Just slowly, methodically massaging that corner bead back into a corner. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop a subscribe for me. was a million miles from where we started. Just to recap, that's what was going on. This used to be a big mushy piece of metal. So we're just reconstituting it. Appreciate y'all's patience. Let's get our wagon rock going here again. Bit of an anvil, nothing wrong with that. Let's get our squishers. There still is a bit of a fold down here. Because we twist it, pull it, slowly getting that corner back. Now my task is harder because I have to get this edge piece down. That's better. This one is a little bit behind, but again, this overlaps by about this much. So working this side was a lot more challenging. But we did it. Could probably pull this a little bit more. And it'll close. Stay tuned. Subscribe. We're going to build a key for this lock. And we're going to make it with a big end on it. Because I built this one out of a jigsaw. But I keep losing it. And it works. But it's a little tight. There's a guide here. This tip in the middle goes into a hole. And when you turn it, it kind of keeps it in position. So as it is now, it's a little hard to turn it. Let's see if we can get it going now. So that's... Oop, get sticky there. And then this is the second latch. Usually. But it might be binding here on us. Again, it is just a crude piece of metal. There it was. It must be a little twisted. We can just use the other key for now. But I've looked up the code for what key we actually need. Alright. Our next fix is this corner. Let me reposition. Right there. And as we can see here, it doesn't quite fit. So we're gonna whack it. It's already coming up here. I'll have to eventually get more of these little brass nails too. There's a couple missing on the top. If you guys are enjoying the tinkering, make sure you hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want me to subscribe back to, I definitely will. We're always up to something crafty and unique. This I can see is not a 90. I have to somehow bend that in. What do we use for that? Bigger pliers? I don't think I have any. I think these go bigger though. These junky little semi-channel locks. There we go. Alright, that might work. Well, okay, we 90'd it. But I see we're pulling the tacks out now. This brass is a little bit tougher to bend. Let's try it. Let's see if that comes down now. Still doesn't want to. Not quite. Might actually have to take this off and refill these. The voids and re-tack it in. Maybe that sequence right there. Let's see. We're so close. Appreciate you guys watching. Drop that subscribe for me. I just gotta warm up the coffee. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Alright, back to the grind. We're grinding our way to 1,000. Make sure you subscribe to Bigfoot. That turned out pretty good. Yeah, let's do a little tour. $5 chest. Had to do a bit of work. It's got both handles. Beautiful condition. Top had a big stinky decal on there. Had to remove it. It was all scratched underneath the decal, and the adhesive remover stripped whatever paint was trying to stick there. We built a key for this lock, which needs some love as well. We're going to build a proper key. There's a decal across the front we had to remove. It used to say Jordan. So that's not too bad. A couple little scratches. couple dings. This nasty crack isn't as bad as it seems. You can see in here, it's actually 2 pieces of wood. So it's just the paper that's ripped. Someone probably sat on the trunk or something silly. I mean, looked like it was a toy box, which is pretty awesome. Alright, back to the corner. I'm almost wondering if I gotta take this piece off to rework it. How easy do these pins pop? Are they rivets? Might be riveted on, and then what do you think, they fold it around? I'm not too sure. Let's go to the big mode again. Try to fold that in. Work backwards to work forwards again. We're just not closing. Let's see. That's better. Finally got it. That's not too shabby. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Should we spend a little bit more time on this? All right, let me get that coffee. Can't work without it. Beauty. Cheers, everyone. Do me a favor, hit subscribe. Yeah, that's heaps better. Heaps better. You guys having a good lunch or what? Not too shabby. Now I'm just gonna figure out where to get the little brass nails. Probably a hardware store. Probably. Maybe Home Hardware. They have that whole aisle of like rinky-dink little... I think we got that pretty much out. Yeah, we paid $5 for this chest. You can't really fault it for having a few bumps and bruises. Let me just reposition here. We're going to work on this other corner. This one also has it, but I'm willing to let it go. It is just going to happen again. Put too much stuff in there. Blankets or whatever. Try to close it. Ooh. Let me know if you guys like what you see. This will be an ongoing project. Okay. This corner. Oh, DNA evidence. Yeah, was Jordan a boy or girl? That's the question. See it there. A little folded on us. Let's see if we can straighten it out. Oh, it's got a little rip in it too. No big deal. Give her some love with our little little pliers. Might even just squish right back. Yeah, we're getting there. Little top-down action. A little from the inside. Both sides straighten out a little bit. You can see it getting better. I think we got to get the anvil on the inside. A little bit of back pressure. And fret not. The job isn't meant to be perfect, just functional. If you guys are watching, appreciate you. Appreciate the love, the likes, the subscribes. Let's test this corner. Not too shabby. A bit of that adhesive remover left here too. I was really impressed with how well this trunk cleaned up. The handles too, these are probably one of the rarest things on a trunk. These are probably worth more than the trunk itself. Oh, it's the only carts there going to the North Pole. I don't know if they're even still around. Maybe they're out of range now. Oh, fun. There's a little insignia on this handle. What do you think that says? Globe? Doesn't say Trotter, does it? Another look at that crack on the back. Again, it's just two pieces of wood up in there though. See, there's plywood that was cut. There should be one sheet, but they used a cut-off end, and whatever heavy on the top just came through the bottom. Hold on a second here. Whoop. There you are. On this side, I don't know if we bother doing this one. It's not as heavily damaged as the other sides were. But I do see in this back corner there's this slight bend. Perhaps we try to normalize that. Bring them in a little bit. Pretty amazing, we used to live our whole lives out of these. And these steamer trunks were to go on steam engine powered vehicles when you'd go off to boarding school. And that's hardly a thing anymore. Or is it? Do you guys go to boarding school? I did not go to boarding school. Let's craft this side a little bit more. Like a glove. There's still just a bit of grunge in here. And I'm not sure at that top if I should put a new piece in or should I take this completely out. It's more than just this paper. And a new piece would just solidify it in there. Tough choice. Alright, back to the middle. Looks pretty good from there. This back over here is a little dented though. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop a like, subscribe. We'll paint this little thing up later. Our big toe, little foot, big toe. Slowly and methodically working it back. Still a little springy. And let's pull it in. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Just Trying to fix this front face of this trunk. Ooh, that's working a treat now. This had bashed into here and squished it in. These trunks are prone to being overfull. Or when overfull, I should say. Cheers, guys. Hope your day is going good wherever you are. We get a lot of people from all over the world in here. Thanks for the likes, guys and gals. I wonder if we have a blue that's even close to that color. It would just be fun to see. Something like that, maybe. I'm not good with colors. Let's try the dark one. Does this look close? Or is this purple? I thought about doing the top with these too, maybe. It's pretty light still. Working a pinch, I suppose. Maybe just draw a design around it. Not too shabby. I don't really see anything that would... That's really not blue. Is it blue? Excuse me. Hi, I'm Bigfoot, and I never learned my colors. That's okay. Now let's keep bending this back into formation. Make sure you guys subscribe to catch all my endeavors. Again, if you're just tuning in, what we're fixing is there was a big dent here. I'm actually going to wipe this paint off. Let's get a better view. This was all squished in. So we've been metalworking. That's today's project. Tomorrow when it warms up, we might paint the top. But we did all sorts of deforming to get this edge back to any sort of 90 degree. And so in the back inside here, it needs a little bit of love. Little TLC. You can see as we get her, slowly push this little corner down. That's not a huge deal. I'm worried about the inside ridge though. You can see on the back here. It just folds over. So that's what we're working on now, is just getting the back refolded. If you guys like it, make sure you subscribe. Some of us small channels are hard to find. We do all sorts of cool things around here. We've been working on carving a wagon for only carts. Earlier this morning we fixed our little arrow with potentiometer. I built this in high school, like 20 years ago. So we resoldered our battery pack on. We endeavor in a bit of lock picking. In fact, we built a key for this lock because it didn't come with one. So we have a couple attempts with some materials. And we've actually fashioned the key for this lock, which looks something like this. This little nub needs to be a little longer, and the whole thing needs to be a little wider. So we've got some material for that. This will open it. This lock needs a little love. And I looked up the key code right here, which is how I was able to actually design this lock. This is just a jigsaw blade. But we designed this lock piece by looking visual reference. I made a whole short on it. Subscribe and look at it. And we've just been fixing this. Hammering out dents. We fixed both corners. It is a little bit more dented than I want it to be. We'll do that one next. We fixed that one. Maybe we'll pull this dent quick. I don't know if we'll be able to get it out even. You have to bend it up. It is kind of annoying me. So just pull up the back. I'll show you. Pull up this back rim. And then I'm able to actually access this. If you're wondering what the heck's going on. So I'm going to do that. Let's scooch this over. There you go. And then when we can get our screwdriver in the back, that one's too small. We can just start pulling the bend back to a 90. Oops. Not slamming our arms in there too many times. Yeah, that kind of takes care of the dent. Some other fun things we've done is our little foot. This was a rock that looked like a sandal, and I decided to carve a little foot out of it. We are currently in development of trying to design a little shoe, little leather sandal, just as a holding case for it. That's one of the little goofy projects we've been doing. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss anything. Especially with Christmas coming here. And especially while we're on our way to 1,000. A 1,000 special. It's going to be something really fun. That's the benchmark. And of course, keeping you all watching. And I appreciate everyone giving me their time. I certainly don't try to waste people's time. So we do informative things, fun things. So we'll just massage it up a bit. I'll try and find a darker paint pen. Let's see if we can get anything to match that. Again, I'm not very good at colors. This might do something. Let's play anyway. There it comes. Yeah, that's pretty light. Yeah, we'll see how it dries. It almost seems lighter than the last one we tried. Which was this one, I think. Yeah. It is lighter. Am I crazy? Are these two different colors even? Oh, it is lighter. My eyes are just dumb. Alright, well, we'll try and find a match. For now, we got the dent. That's all we could ask for. And yeah, we get into some lock picking. We do carting. We have a sweet wagon. We do robots. But doing the handyman stuff is what we do in the off season. Here on the Bigfoot Ranch, we catch lots of critters. We get all sorts of raccoons and possums and pesky squirrels. And if you can, guys, you see only carts in the chat, go drop a subscribe on that channel. That's a big up-and-comer as well. We pretty much got that squish mark figured out. Let's do a quick close test here. You can see what had happened before, right? Boom. Oh, I appreciate the likes, guys. I'm glad to see that counting up. Let me know if you got snow where you live. I'm here in South Ontario. Our winters are always a little janky. Today we got some dust and cold, but it's supposed to rain by the weekend, I hear. Also, send me a congratulations, because I did figure out how to get this camera to go nice and close. It was all by accident, but I did figure it out. Which is honestly amazing, because YouTube doesn't tell anybody how to actually operate its platform. If you haven't noticed. And if anyone can tell me how to get shorts to go past 450 views, boy, I'd be a happy camper. Let me know if your shorts stop. Let me know if you want me to watch your shorts. That one I'm not worried about. There's one back here I'm gonna... We'll do it with the rag though. Try not to squish the paint. Treat myself like one of my customers and take good care of my stuff. Bit more on this. Welcome, guys, welcome. Drop a subscribe, it goes a million miles. If you want me to subscribe back to you, leave a comment. I'm happy to check out everyone's channel. And I appreciate you all being here. That's a little better. I realize it can't be perfect. This corner, I think I'm going to have to take this off. I'm not going to do it yet because I'll end up losing it. But I'm going to get that to an actual piece of metal and start bashing it. Welcome, welcome. Tell me about your day. Therapist Bigfoot is in the house. I may be a humble handyman, but even Jesus was a carpenter. Time we at? 1:20? Man, if we had that extra hour, I would take you guys to the hardware store. You guys were so good last time we went for a car ride. I'd like to go see if we can get a paint that's closer than this. Sticks pretty good though. Kind of swiping it, hitting it away from me, and that's slowly allowing us to pull this edge back over. We had to flay this thing open to get this bend out of here. To recap for all you newcomers, that's this latch was buried into the edge, and now you can see we're closing nice and smooth. Give you a tour here again. Hey Sarah Jones, thanks for breaking the comment silence. So I got to get some more of these little brass tacks, fix these, and my plan here is to strip these inner panels, and we probably hit them with some of our famous gold. We do have some of these rattle cans. The gold is tremendous. But that's probably what we'll do for these top panels. Like I was saying before, I had a big nasty decal on top. And then a big name here, Jordan. These ones came off fine, but the top was all scratched. And we're pretty good shape on the inside. You can see I've been just slowly trying to get this piece here to fold back. Slow and steady. The inside looks good. There is the odd little stain, but I don't know how many years old this is. And then this crack. This is what we're gonna deal with. So it's not cracked, it's actually two pieces of wood. They've scabbed together in the process of making it, and the top naturally gave out. Sarah Jones, I will make sure to come back and check out your channel. I appreciate you leaving the comment. If you guys want me to subscribe to you, leave a comment. Excuse me. And on this back edge, I'm just hitting the back edge at an angle like this. And it's slowly pulling this front corner towards it. Then we move to the inside, because as we pull it in, it tends to deform on the inside. Because again, to fix this crunch, we had to pull these bands way out. And especially this one is inside of this one, and this one was worse. I thought the lid was going to drop on me. Wouldn't be the first time. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Cheers. Just gonna keep working that inside. Every little hit gets it a little straighter. Here's a little recap. So we built a key for this as well. If you guys subscribe, we'll be getting into a actual key. This is just a jigsaw blade. I looked up what the key looks like because there's a code right here, 4436. So the key sort of looks like that. Some of them look like this. And they'll work. These little red ones are too skinny. You can see they don't fill that hole. The white one does a bit better. But again, this guide, it needs this. There we go, focus on there. Come on. Anyways, on the end there's a little pokey. That has to fit in there. It helps it turn properly. Excuse me, hiccups there for a second. We'll do that. You know what? Maybe we'll hit this with some of this cologne, and that'll help loosen up. Loosen up the guts a little bit. Doesn't need too much. Just enough to get all over my fingers. If we put our mock key in there, we can spin it around. I made a whole video about it. Make sure you subscribe. Go check out my recent short. I'll show you how we figured these out. We're going to build a proper one though, with a nice big end on it, because I keep losing these stupid little janky keys I made. And we fixed where it comes together. This was a giant squish down zone. And so we've just slowly been bashing it out. Massaging the metal. And then from there we're on the inside, fixing the creases. We'll get some matching paint. We tried with our paint pens. They don't do miracles. Don't look that bad either, but that's heaps better than it was. Let's clean up this excess oil. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe for me. We'll make sure we get into some real action here. There it is. Should we try it again? So we're locked now. Let's try our key. Oh, it skipped over. Oh, got the one side off. There we go. So that's not bad for a key we made out of a jigsaw blade. Putting the WD-40 in there really helped too. In fact, we'll just give it another little shot. A little in here. Little lube never hurts. You can see right. Where is it? I just passed it over again. Right. Well, now it's not catching them at all. Maybe a little lube does hurt. No, it'll be okay. Alright, back to bending. Just to recap, this is what we've been working on. It was a giant squish. We've slowly just been forming it back to its previous beauty. Massaging this metal back into a nice 90-degree angle. Tap in the back. Let's take a peek in here now. Couple divots. I'm so nervous with this back falling on me every time I seem to get in here. Do me a favor, guys, hit like and subscribe. We'll be getting in all sorts of projects this winter. This is just our first one. A little bit better view. Not too bad. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Means the world to me. All the bits of support you guys do. I'm shooing for 1,000 before the new year. So if you guys want to help me out, make sure you subscribe. And I promise I will keep you entertained. I don't know if we can work this top in. I think this has just got to be nailed back down. It's a little bit. It's a little beat up. A little springy. Perhaps a better hammer. I think we just started with the nails even. That would go a million miles. And that's part of just the rustic beauty. These panels, though, we're going to paint. We'll hit those with the gold. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Alright. Let's scooch to the corner. Whew, that was close. Scooch it down. Let's bring you back. Spin you in. It's just a bit of work you gotta do here. Bonita. Cheers again. I'd be lost without my coffee. Again, I think I have to take this corner actually off to fix the deformation in this. I'll have to put it on our little vise and use it as an anvil. But we've gotten the squish. Because just like the middle one, this is hammered down into that before. Now that we have everything kind of squared up here though. When we close it straight, it does. Appreciate you guys watching. This stream has been huge. If you guys like what you see, make sure you subscribe. And do me a favor, hit like on the stream. It goes a million miles. Us small creators have a hard time navigating this site. Okay. I'm going to close this time. There we go. So it does close. This piece is loose. That's part of the problem. Give it a quick cleaning. It's a beautiful color, this blue. And it's so basic, but everyone knows this blue. You know that's a steamer trunk. Again, both handles in pristine condition. And only $5. To be fair, I think the sign said 50. But it was 5 dot big 0 and then little 0 with a line. So he gave it to me for $5. Who knows how long it had been sitting there. And we'll slowly and surely get this thing back to its former glory. Inside, we're going to build some secrets. I've got my wood all planned out. We're going to build some secret compartments. And then surprise my oldest daughter with it. Stinking little piece of paint. Pull close. There, we win. We won. All right. Let's crack it back open. You can see there's just a bit of dent here. We're gonna try and finagle back to where it belongs. And a little dent here at the back. Maybe we'll do the rag trick here again. I keep cleaning this thing. Where's all the dust coming from? Here's that other handle. Put this on here, grab our squishers. And just a little pinch just to get it back in line. I'm trying to save some of the paint. You guys drop a like and subscribe. We got big plans. We're almost at 1,000. I would be so happy to make it to 1,000 by the new year. It's working pretty good. Appreciate you guys watching regardless. I know YouTube is a hard place to spend your time these days. There's a lot of slop. Nice character dent. Mostly what we're looking for is just this lid to just consistently close nice and smooth. Ooh, more goo. I try to keep things chill. I try to keep it informative. I don't try to blow a lot of smoke. So if you subscribe, there's always going to be some sort of information happening here. Let's do the squish trick one more time. It's working really good. Just slowly pull this rag while we squeeze with these grips, and it's pushing that edge back into a 90. Little bubble on the top. Gently massage it back to this. Metalwork is so much planning ahead and working backwards. And this is barely metalwork. And it's just that one here. That one piece. Right there. Not too shabby. Couple more. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, be sure to hit that like and subscribe for me. Keep you informed, up to date. Beautiful. You can sort of see how nice and straight this is now. We've been quinning. Here's the big one we did earlier. And so this had come down because this was pulled out and it smashed into there. And someone had closed it all the way, and this metal was all bent down. So our day has been slowly and methodically just massaging that metal back out. Every little thing we do seems to kind of come back somewhere else. So metal is like you got to move it around on itself. There's a lot of back and forth work. We'll find some paint match and paint this up. There we go, we're down to the bottoms now. Cheers, you guys. Thanks for being here. If you're just tuning in, make sure you subscribe. It's kind of an ongoing project. Started with this key we made from a jigsaw blade. We looked up the key through a schematic online. There's a little code. And I built this key off visual reference. And I think tomorrow we're going to actually build the full size. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. I made a short yesterday about this whole process. Go check it out. Stand up here for a sec. This seems to be hooking up. I see this nail here is popped through. That's a whole nother adventure. I don't even know if we can get that nail out. Ooh, we can. Alright, well that we can fix. First though, we'll bend this back into shape so it's not catching us or our treasure. That's much better. I'm going to turn this nail around, try to pop it through the other way. There, much better. All I do is win. And I think that's pretty much going to do it for this part. We can close it back up now. Maybe see if we can get our little key to work. Again, we built this key from a jigsaw blade. I kind of ruined a good jigsaw blade to do it. Let's see if we can... Oh, I did unlatch. I saw it's just twisted. And we'll pop it. We got to twist this lock. We can pop it like this too. So what's happening is it is hitting. And the problem is it's just twisting. So it's releasing the one side and not the other. Let's see if our homemade key can do it again. Keep it to the outside. Get you guys a good view here. I heard it on latch. I wonder if we'd bent it now. Too much. Let's play with the lock for a second. Put this in here. Spin it. Oh, it's right there. There it is. Oh, I missed it. There it is. Homemade key for the win. So this is a prototype I made from a jigsaw blade, from a visual reference online. We made this one too. This is just from another key I saw. This is also one of the designs for those keys. I just carved them out of little chunks of metal I had. These red ones weren't big enough. You can see they're not as wide. And a big part of the issue was that. Doesn't get much smoother than that. If you check out my short, I explain how we're going to use this. I found this piece of metal on the road, but it's just the right thickness. And we can design any key we want. We'll put a nice big antique looking floral design on the back so we don't lose it. I keep losing my little ones. And we can finish this whole depth of that keyhole. So the key, I don't have to force the key down or anything like that. Because with this one I have to kind of angle it down. But if you ever find one of these, that's what the key generally looks like. So put it in your mind. Just look it up. This is more of just like a latch. Again, it has the proper eye hole for an actual lock too. Sort of like a suitcase key, I guess. This is just old school. If you guys like what you're seeing, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 for the new year. We mess with other locks too. We've been picking these. We built picks out of a windshield wiper. Inside your windshield wiper there's a little steel bar. And so we've been grinding our way. And then you picky. Got a couple different little turning tools. Alright, a key is 2 positions. You have to turn and pick. A big plethora of acrylic paint markers. We're going to be getting into some art. I've got a giant piece that's going to be part of a weekend special. So make sure you follow. In the meantime, let's do this one more time. It's pretty satisfying, actually. Oh, missed it. There it is. And again, that's just a jigsaw blade that we cut the shape of a key into. Beautiful. This lock I've not been able to pick yet. For whatever reason, the picks we've designed are just too big to fit in that channel. And I can tell from the key. That position 1 is really low, position 2 is high. And so our picks we've designed aren't able to get past pin 1. And it might be too, we designed the rake tool. This tool is supposed to, right, you kind of aggressively rake, and these will pop the pins. But it wasn't smooth when we started. And I think I did some damage in there. Which is fine. This was like a $2 lock. The WD-40 did wonders on this, by the way. I think with this, all you do is take this nub off the end. We got a consistent way to get in there. Come over here. Welcome to my vise. Let's knock that nub off when we're here. Appreciate you guys being here so much. It's been a great stream. Now, let's bust into the files here quickly. That one should do. We don't need the guide nub anymore. We understand what we're doing now. And because this isn't a real key, it's a jigsaw blade made into a key, we don't want to mess up the inside of our lock like we did with the cheap one. Just smooth it. And that, hey, thanks for the like, whoever that was. Now that we've ground our key, we can get in here more efficiently. Click. Wow, so secure. Click. Make sure you guys drop a like for me. Subscribe. It's been a wonderful stream. I love doing these live streams. I love tinkering with their toys. Let me show you guys what we got going on in the chest. This chest will be an ongoing project. We're going to refurbish the inside with a couple hidden compartments, a couple fun things to do. Here's our key again, made from a jigsaw. Get it in there, and click, we're open, it's in. The treasure's ours, and the treasure was the subscribers we made along the way. We spent most of the day fixing this. I goofily colored it with some pen, but this was all mashed in. Let me steady the camera here. Bring the lid down. It was mashed in from this, because when the trunk is too full, that will press on there. And so we slowly and methodically have been massaging it out. We also did this one, because the same thing happens with these latches. We straightened up the sides somewhat. This one we cheated a little bit. Didn't really get in there as tough. Got to take this corner piece off. You can see it's loose. But we have got it fitting better. Well, now it's making a liar out of me. It does fit better. Yesterday we built the key. For this, we just looked it up, figured out what the key looks like. It's not a super complicated lock, so don't be too impressed. But if you like what you see, make sure you hit subscribe. In the springtime, we got all sorts of outside projects. And for now, this is our inside project. Oh, what did I do? There we go. It's really satisfying. I think for now, we'll leave that there. Let's buckle it up. Keep our friendships locked inside. If I don't keep the key there, I will lose it. One more time just for the new people. Key we made out of a jigsaw. If you don't believe me, there it is, bimetal. So let me move you to stand position 1. Camera 1. This is our workspace. It's time to tidy up. It's almost time for me to go pick up the kids from school. These are the colors we're going to do the top of the trunk with. I don't know if you guys saw. Take you over there quickly. There was a giant decal on here. It was all scratched underneath, and when I used adhesive remover to get rid of the decal adhesive, it peeled the paint. Although it's pretty shiny, it would be cool to mirror finish it. But I think we'll just strip it. We're going to put some of the gold on there. Appreciate you guys watching. Here's the little foot. Did this one last week. It was just a rock that looked like a foot. Carved it into a little tribal looking big toe. If you notice the channel, it fits perfectly. We attempted to build a little sandal, but the sewing machine failed on me, and I forgot that leather needs to be pre-sewn. I have to put all the holes where the needle goes. It's just a very difficult, challenging material to work with. But we want to make a little sandal shoe for our little big toe to fit in. Just for fun. It's a trinket, I suppose. Then our lock picks. It's the lock off Grandma's house. I made these out of a windshield wiper. These are part of the rake from the yard. We just use our Dremel to get that all going. Oh, our sign is blocked up. We must have short-circuited it. Might have to ground everything out. Give it the reset. There we go. Oh, it was. Oh, I did it with my fingers now. We really got to get this thing into a case. We'll do that on the next episode. Oh, here's another turning tool we made. We like to grind our metal around here. Demonstrate that quickly. We got 1 minute. 1 minute to break into go into Grandma's house. Turning tool goes in. We'll use our little pick to just slowly feel through the pins. Big click out of 4. We reset it. Sometimes we don't get into Grandma's house. Let me grab my bigger turning tool. Alright, top of the keyway. Moderate pressure. Nothing out of 1. Nothing out of 2. Big click out of 4. Overset. Just checking the pins. And there it was. We're into Grandma's house. With a piece of a garden rake and a piece of a windshield wiper. And Grandma's lock. So make sure you subscribe. We're just hitting the end of the stream here today, folks. Hit like and subscribe. It's our jar of tools. We appreciate you all tuning in. Again, here's the little keys we made for the lock on the chest. Tomorrow we will be building a actual key. For now, we're gonna clean it up. Get ready for our weekend coming up. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Goes a long way for little guys like me. Go look in the chat. Look for Only Carts. Subscribe to Only Carts. Bought this little screwdriver kit. I want to try and remake one of these. Appreciate you all tuning in. Get into some grinding next time too. Should be a good stream. We did our soldering today. Next time we can play with the robot. This robot's name is Armanda. This is my shop assistant until I can afford a real person. Very useful. Thank you, Armanda. We can go over a tutorial of changing the batteries on this thing. Here's how that works. Alright, get the workshop set up for the kids. They like coming home and building. Again, one last shill. Make sure you subscribe. You will not be disappointed. Some fan mail. Got our carving projects. It's my big decal I put on the car. Look like a Ranger. Doing some rock carving. Make sure you guys check out my shorts. We did a whole lock pick on this, building a lock. We lock pick grandma's locks. We listen to good music. We drink a lot of coffee around here. The chest is one of our next big projects until we can get back outside. We'll do lots of things out there too. Okay. I appreciate y'all being here. Maybe we gotta finish this pumpkin next time too. We did a whole thing about that. I've got all these packs of pumpkin seeds I made from my giant pumpkin. This one's just a baby. We grew a 77.5-pound pumpkin. And I want to start a competition. So if you subscribe, I want to do a giveaway at some point. I think I have to reach 1,000 before I can post any sort of links. So make sure you subscribe. Check out my shorts. We'll get into it happily. And until then, guys, take care. Be safe out there. Keep your head in the game. Keep on swinging. sure you guys subscribe to Only Carts. They're in the comments. Go find them. Get back on the wagon. Take care, guys. It's been a pleasure.